The Fairly Odd Parents are back as a live-action streaming show titled The Fairly Odd Parents Fairly Odder. It premieres on March 31st on Paramount Plus. Cosmo and Wanda are back in their 2D animation forms, while there is an adult Timmy and other live-action characters like Timmy's cousin Vivian Turner, called Viv for short, and her stepbrother Roy Raskin. Thank God the show is not going to premiere on Nickelodeon, because it is bad enough that Nick's live action shows are not as good as it used to be. I think the show would have worked if it was in 2D animation, not live action. Also, no offense to the guy portraying as adult Timmy, but maybe they should have brought back Drake Bell for the role. Then again, Drake has the sexual assault accusation and attempted endangering of children, so that is probably why Drake does not have the role. Or maybe Drake wasn't going to be a part of the role when the show was set for production. Jorgen Von Strangle will also be in his 2D animation form based off seeing this one trailer. There's also going to be a live action Vicky on the show. There's also going to be Denzel Crocker as well. But not all of the Fairly Odd Parents characters will be back. And apparently there's not going to be Poof or Anti-Poof or Sparky nor Chloe, which is fine with me since the Fairly Odd Parents died when the show introduced us to those characters. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't care for Poof nor Anti-Poof. I know some people didn't care for Sparky. I didn't mind Sparky. That's just me. I'd rather have been fine with Sparky instead of Poof. But hey, some people didn't like Sparky, and that's fine. I didn't mind Chloe. I was fine with Chloe. Some of you out there didn't mind Chloe's. Who's to say? Some of you probably didn't care for Chloe. I mean, either way, the show pretty much died when these characters were introduced. I mean, the Fairly Odd Parents didn't need new characters to be added in the show. The Fairly Odd Parents ended in the summer of July 26, 2017. But 5 years later, you want to bring the show back? Looking at the trailer, I don't think this show, The Fairly Odd Parents Fairly Odder, was needed. It's like the Fairly Odd Parents died when Poof, Anti-Poof, Sparky, and Chloe were introduced. So it's like, what's the point of ruining the legacy of the Fairly Odd Parents even more and just bringing the show back by pretty much having another live action Fairly Odd Parents, but it's a TV show and everybody's pretty much live action except for Cosmo, Wanda, and Jorgen Von Strangle. This was not needed. Are they trying to revive the Fairly Odd Parents so they can be in competition for popularity with SpongeBob? I mean, either way, SpongeBob wins. And to be honest with you, even when the Fairly Odd Parents were slowly declining over the years, I honestly thought at one point the Fairly Odd Parents were going to end up actually running for a long time. Like, I actually thought they were going to run and get to 20 years with airing new episodes. I thought they were going to end up like SpongeBob and The Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park. I thought they was going to be Arthur. I thought they was going to be one of those cartoons where they would end up running for a long time. And it looked like they were getting to that point when they brought in Poof and Anti-Poof and Sparky and Chloe. But luckily, out of nowhere, they ended on July 26, 2017. And I thought it was the right move. It was time, because if they would have ran even longer, the show would have truly been milked to death by then. It was already milked before, but it would have been truly milked to death, where it would just be even sadder to watch. But they brought this show back. I'm not sure about the show. I just don't think it'll be good. So that's all I have to say about the upcoming Fairly Odd Parents Fairly Odder show, premiering on March 31st, Thursday, on Paramount Plus. Tell me what you guys think. What do you think about the new characters, Timmy's cousin Viv and her stepbrother Roy? What do you think about not having Poof, Anti-Poof, Sparky, and Chloe in the show? I'm sure you guys probably don't mind and probably don't even care less. So anyways, just tell me your thoughts. Bye.